The man fell in love with a glowing firefly spirit. But one day, the man suddenly discovered that the spirit was gone. He could only rush to the lakeside and shout incessantly. Although the person he loved most was right in front of him, there was an entire world between them. It turned out that as the man grew older, he lost the ability to see the spirit. In his eyes, his beloved seemed to have vanished. But for the spirit, she could clearly see the man, yet she was unable to communicate with him. From that day on, the man came to the lakeside where they had first met every day, hoping to see his beloved again. Year after year, even though the spirit was by his side, he could no longer see her or hear her voice. The man fell into despair until one day, he met a boy who could see the spirit beside the man. The spirit also noticed this. Out of curiosity, the spirit followed the boy home directly. After hearing the story from the spirit, the boy was a little worried. What would happen if one day he also lost the ability to see the spirit? The boy did not get an answer. Unconsciously, he came to the lakeside again. The man was still staring blankly at the water, and the spirit was still leaning on his shoulder. The boy couldn't help but block the man's way home and confess that he could see the spirit. He was very curious. Since the man could no longer see the spirit, why did he still come back here? The man said that he had been lonely before, and he could endure it at that time. But when he saw the light of the spirit, he regained hope. And when he lost it again, he could no longer bear the loneliness. Before leaving, the man told the boy that he was going to marry another woman in 3 days and would never come to the lakeside again. The boy watched him and his fiancée leave, feeling very upset inside. He was not sure whether he should be happy for him or sad for the spirit. At that moment, the spirit appeared beside the boy. She was glad that her beloved was no longer lonely, but she held the boy's hand tightly, showing her inner pain. That night, the spirit came to say goodbye to the boy. She wanted to turn into a firefly again. The cat reminded her that once she became a firefly, she would not be able to return to her original form and would have to spend the rest of her life with the lifespan of a firefly. But the spirit was not worried. She just hoped that the man could see her one more time. As long as she could witness the man's happiness, her life as a spirit would be without regrets. Then the spirit turned into a firefly and flew out of the window. Under the starry sky, the man and his fiancée were walking along a path. A firefly slowly landed in front of the man. Just as the man realized that this firefly might be the spirit, countless fireflies appeared, illuminating the entire night sky.